So these are 30 phrases that you should know when you're traveling. If you're planning on traveling to a francophone country or France, just these are the phrases that you should know so that you know your way around and you can just conversate, have a little conversation with the French people, right? Oui, so c'est parti. Number 1 is bonjour. Bonjour means hello. So say it with me. Bonjour. Répétez après moi. Repeat. Bonjour. And then merci. Merci, thank you, merci, or you can say merci beaucoup, just to put the emphasis on it. Merci beaucoup. And then excusez-moi, excusez-moi, excuse me, excusez-moi. S'il vous plaît, thank you, s'il vous plaît. Okay? And then je suis désolé, I am sorry. Okay, je suis désolé. Okay, so are you keeping up? Okay, and then the 6th one is où est. So probably when you want to ask for like la boulangerie, maybe you are in Paris and you're trying to go to a bakery nearby or the airport, à la gare, the station or the airport, you can say où est la boulangerie. Où est la boulangerie? Où est means where is, right? And then you say whatever that you want to say, right? So you can say où est la boulangerie, right? Où est la gare? Where is the station? Where is the airport? Où est l'aéroport? Okay, so you just say où est. And then the next one is combien ça coûte? Combien ça coûte? How much is it? Okay, combien ça coûte? Ça coûte combien? You can flip it, switch it around, you know, and say combien ça coûte or ça coûte combien. How much is it? Maybe you are buying something and you just want to impress the shop, whatever assistant saying, like, you know, a little bit of French, you know, you want to practice a little bit so you can say that. All right. Yes. And then we continue with the 8th one. Right, we have à quelle heure? À quelle heure? So à quelle heure is what time, right? À quelle heure est le spectacle, right? À quelle heure est le spectacle? At what time is the spectacle or the festival, right? So à quelle heure? À quelle heure est le vol? Le vol, okay? À quelle heure est le vol? So what time is the flight, right? So what time? Okay, and then c'est loin means it's far, it is far. Okay, it is far, c'est loin. Okay, and then je voudrais un billet. Okay, je voudrais un billet pour, I would like a ticket to go to. Je voudrais un billet pour aller à Paris. Je voudrais un billet pour aller à Tours, pour aller à Lyon, pour aller à Nice, right? So I would like a ticket to go to the place, wherever you are going to. Je voudrais un billet pour aller à Londres. I would like a ticket to go to London, right? So use that. Okay, and then the next one we say je voudrais. Je voudrais means I like. Okay, I would like, so it's polite. Je voudrais, right? And then l'addition s'il vous plaît. L'addition s'il vous plaît. Maybe you are at a restaurant and you want to eat, so you'd say l'addition s'il vous plaît, right? And then we have c'est délicieux. C'est délicieux. It's delicious. C'est délicieux. It's delicious. Okay? Maybe you just finished eating and then the waiter comes and then you say c'est délicieux, or maybe, you know. And then vous avez des options végétariennes. Vous avez des options vegetarian. Do you have vegetarian options? Maybe you are a vegetarian or you just feel like not eating meat or whatever, so you just want the vegetarian version of something when you are at a restaurant or buying whatever, right? And then un café s'il vous plaît. Un café s'il vous plaît. Maybe you want to order coffee, say un café s'il vous plaît. Okay, and then we move on to the next one. We have j'ai une réservation. J'ai une réservation. I have a reservation. I have a booking, right? I booked. So you get to the hotel, you want to check in and you say j'ai une réservation, right? That's what you say. And then you say à quelle heure est le petit déjeuner? À quelle heure est le petit déjeuner? What time is breakfast? Remember I said what? À quelle heure there? Yes. So you can say à quelle heure est le petit déjeuner? À quelle heure est le petit déjeuner? Maybe you are at a hotel and you booked it with breakfast, but you want to know what time does breakfast start, right? So yeah. And then, est-ce qu'il y a le Wi-Fi? Est-ce qu'il y a le Wi-Fi, right? Is there Wi-Fi? So you want to connect your phone to the internet, so you want Wi-Fi, right? And then, où est la salle de bain? Où est la salle de bain, right? Where is the bathroom? You ask that. Maybe you need... you are at the airport or à la gare, and then you try to ask anyone there at the airport, and maybe you want to use the bathroom, and you say, où est la salle de bain? Okay. And then c'est possible de, maybe you want to do something. C'est possible d'acheter un billet ici. Is it possible to buy a ticket here, or I have to go online? Something like that, right? C'est possible de l'acheter ici, right? So something like that. Is it possible to, and then you say whatever that you want to say, right? And then emergency and help. So whenever there is an emergency, this is what you can say. Je ne me sens pas bien, right? Je ne me sens pas bien. I am not feeling well, okay? I don't feel well. Je ne me sens pas bien. And then the next one is appeler une ambulance. Appeler une ambulance. Call the ambulance, right? And then j'ai perdu mon sac. Maybe you lost something. You are trying to report it to the police. J'ai perdu mon sac. I lost my bag. I remember there was this other time when we were in Paris. I think we were in Tours, and then a friend of mine lost a bag in le tramway, and we were reporting it. Thankfully I could speak French, so I could just conversate with the police, telling them what the number tramway it was, what time did we get on it, and what, describing the bag and the things which were inside the bag and everything. So yeah, it helps to be able to communicate whenever you have an emergency. And yes, we found the bag. Yes. They thought that I was American. I don't know why, but I just told them that, yeah. I do not know why. People always confuse me for an American. I do not know why, but I'm an African child. Okay. And then the next one is je suis perdu, especially when I'm in France. Je suis perdu. I'm lost. Okay. I am lost. Okay. And then parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Like, do you speak English? Maybe you are having difficulties conversating. Maybe everybody speaks French, and then you just want to tell them that I don't really speak French. My French is wobbly. So you can ask, is there anyone who can help me in English, please? Right? And then ça marche. That works. Maybe it's like, great. Ça marche. That works. Fine with me. That works. Ça marche. Right? And then trop bien. Trop bien. That's awesome. Trop bien. Right? And then c'est fermé. It's closed. Maybe you wanted to go to the supermarket, you didn't know what time they close. When you get there, it's like c'est fermé, or maybe the pharmacy, right? So c'est fermé means it's closed, right? And then je suis en vacances. I'm on a vacation. Je suis en vacances. I'm on a holiday. So that is the last phrase that we have in terms of the phrase that you need to know whenever you're traveling, right? So those were the real life little cool add-ons that I added towards the end there, right? So please go practice and learn and repeat until you get it. This is how you get to learn French. This is how you get to... Language is not about sitting down and reading grammar books all day, guys. It's about practicing it in real life, using it so that it becomes a part of you, right? All right. Je vous laisse. Bisous. Ciao. Prenez soin de vous. Ciao.